Well, it is the Friday Night Blitz, Week 1, second week of action, although for those of you who do not acknowledge Week 0, you acknowledge Week 1 last week. For you, this is Week 2. But the bottom line is, we've got some exciting highlights in this second week of high school football on a Friday night. Our game of the week, no confusion about the intensity of this rivalry, Camden and Lugoff-Elgin, 45th meeting of this Watery River rivalry. Camden's cross-country team presenting the ball to the refs at the start of the game. Officially starting this contest, first possession of the contest, Camden's Bernard Green runs outside, finds an opening, and runs for big yardage into the red zone. He's going to be a dangerous weapon for Camden. White Knoll found that out last week. That's followed by Navier Boykin, who runs it in for the score. A bit of a celebration, including the ringing of the bell, and that will draw a flag. Later, it's Tylen Drakeford, who outruns all the Demons all the way to the end zone for the score. And the Camden offense showing its firepower on this night at historic Zemp Stadium. And the Bulldog D gets a piece of the action as well. Denari the Comet Halley intercepts Zach Williams. And Camden wins it by a final of 35-14. Our Friday Night Blitz game of the week goes to the Bulldogs. Another great rivalry, Newberry. The Bulldogs hosting Mid-Carolina. With these group of Bulldogs follow Camden into the winner's circle. We shall see. The Rebels making the very short drive to Mike Ware Field. Bulldogs going for the 14th straight win in the series. Opening drive for the Dogs, B.J. Jones takes a handoff. Big first down pickup for number 21. And that would set up this Kenton Caldwell's 5-yard quarterback keeper. It is 7-0, Newberry with the advantage. After a 3-and-out for Mid-Carolina, Newberry has it again. Caldwell drops back, and the lefty fires, and he is picked off by the Rebels' Gavin Mitchell. But Newberry would quickly recover, and they win it by a final of 45-0 over the Rebels of Mid-Carolina. And a short drive down to Dutch Forks campus, where the Silver Foxes hosted Spartanburg, the three-time 5A state champion Silver Foxes, with their first game of the regular season. Gorgeous night for football. Jumping ahead to the late second quarter, Vikings are up 21-17. Dutch Fork quarterback Jackson Knotts calls his own number and picks up a first down. Sets up first and goal. Vikings would only allow a field goal, so it's 21-20. Ensuing Spartanburg drive, quarterback Trey Burke tries to dump it off to his receiver, but the Foxes' Mario Anderson jumps the route, and he is off to the races. And the Deuce is in for a pick six. Dutch Fork with the lead 27-21 over Spartanburg going into the half. Into the third quarter, Dutch Fork's Cole Martin takes the handoff and pounds his way in for the score. And Dutch Fork gets it going, and they win it by a final of 54-21. Staying in 5A action, we'll head to Sumter. The Gamecocks taking on White Knoll. These two teams played last year at White Knoll. The Gamecocks won in overtime. White Knoll coming off that tough loss to Camden. Scoreless in the first. White Knoll with the ball. Jason McKeever is picked off by Jaden Drayton for Sumter. He brings it back, steps outside, just inside the 10. Momentum with the home team, and that sets up Reggie Shannon finding a lane, and he gets in the end zone for a 6-0 Sumter lead. Second quarter, same score. White Knoll punting, and the punt is muffed. And the Timberwolves recover. Special teams play can sometimes jumpstart an offense. See what happens here with White Knoll, and here we go. McKeever slings it to J.J. Keith for the score. All of a sudden, White Knoll with a 7-6 lead, and Nick Pelham's group will score 28 unanswered points en route to a 28-6 win on the road in Sumter. Big win for the Timberwolves. They're 1-1 on the season. At Fort Knox, Brookland Cayce hosting River Bluff. The Gators on defense. Caleb Pinckney with the INT. And River Bluff has it, and there's head coach Perry Parks. He's an offensive guy, but boy, he appreciates good defense, especially when he gives his offense the ball back. And there is the River Bluff version of the Deuce. All right, here we go. River Bluff quarterback Braden Moore to Darius Carter. Move the chains. And then Moore would find Ham Pitts for a score. It was 23-0 Gators at that point, and Perry Parks, the former Lakewood head coach, also coached at River Bluff, gets his first win with River Bluff, 23-0 the final over Brookland Cayce. All right, this is the first half of the Friday Night Blitz in the books, but stay with us. More highlights coming up right after this.